Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for the weekend, October 24th and 25th, 2015. We're going to start off the weekend on the partly sunny note, but the clouds are going to increase as the day wears on, probably later in the day or in the evening, and then we have some shower activity that's going to come through in the overnight hours. Not a lot of precipitation with this. Generally light amounts, under a quarter inch for most areas, except for the far northwestern portions of our coverage area may get slightly more than that. But this is an association with a cold front moving through, so this is going to be attached to this area low pressure here. It's going to move through our coverage area, and all the rain associated with it, which again isn't very much, is going to move through in the overnight hours. I'm going to move this forward a couple frames here to show you what this does here. Here's a look at the wee hours of the morning, Sunday morning. So this is after midnight, between midnight and 7 a.m. So as you go to the next frame here, you see it falls apart here and moves off the coast. So we're actually expecting Sunday to be a day where you might have an early shower and some clouds in the morning, giving way to partial clearing in the afternoon. And I think it stays that way because high pressure is going to move in behind this and stay that keep us that way. Cooler, of course, but it will definitely be dry during this period, at least through Tuesday. So the cold air is going to come in here. Not incredibly cold. We're talking about temperatures get back into the mid to upper 50s for a couple days across our coverage area, maybe 60-ish down here by Philadelphia. Nothing too terrible, maybe slightly below normal for what we expect for this time of year. Let's go to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is looking at midnight Saturday night. You see the areas of showers, again, widely scattered here. Nothing really too organized. It's going to move west to east across our coverage area here. This is looking at midnight. We're going to go a little bit forward from this point. You see the western portions of our coverage area getting some shower activity. So this could actually start late evening out by State College and points out in this direction here. As we go a little bit further in time, though, we're going to move this ahead. Here's the wee hours of the morning on Sundays, about 2 a.m. we're looking at right now. Now here's 5 a.m. and here's 8 a.m. So this is going to wrap up pretty quickly here. 8 a.m. is when the last of the showers for most move out. Already done here in central PA, getting ready to move out of east central PA, or eastern PA, I should say, extreme eastern PA. So some showers hanging around northern New Jersey. For the majority of this event, most of South Jersey and Delaware will be dry. Can't rule out an isolated shower down there, however. And then here's 11 a.m. ending in Pennsylvania. The skies are starting to become, the sun's starting to peek out in some areas here, and then some maybe a leftover shower or two here by late morning. So I'll say late morning over here in northern New Jersey for an exit to any shower activity, and then it should clear after that point. And then that's it. We don't have anything to deal with the rest of the weekend at all as this clears out and skies become partly cloudy from west to east here on Sunday. Going a little bit further from this point here, going back to the global models, we're going to take you into Monday and Tuesday. Of course, high pressure sitting right over top of the area here is going to promote some mostly sunny skies for both Monday and Tuesday. It looks like that high is going to head off into the Gulf of Maine here for Tuesday, but that is so it's going to give you an onshore flow here, but not enough to really, wind speeds aren't enough here really to get any marine layer going as far as clouds are concerned. Usually we'd have a high pressure sitting here in the Gulf of Maine. You're concerned about that. Our attention, however, is going to turn to the southwest here, and this is going to be a cold, very powerful cold front that's going to move through, and it's going to actually meet up with the remnants of hurricane, or what was Hurricane Patricia, that slammed into the western coast of Mexico with incredible devastation. This, of course, will not be anything like that here. We're going to have some remnant rains move through the southeastern part of the United States, but that is quickly going to dissipate as it moves across Mexico. So they're just expecting some very heavy rain, maybe some wind with that. Actually, give you a better perspective. Let's switch over to that image real quick just to show you what's going on here. Here's a look at Saturday evening. The centralized area low pressure now down to 1,006 millibars. So this is not what it once was. Of course, we're talking about the 870s in terms of central pressure when it made landfall in the the western coast of Mexico with that incredible devastation. But this is, as it comes across the mountains of Mexico, it gets ripped apart. But you can see still some tremendous amount of rainfall lingers with this, and expected in southeastern Texas. Eventually it's going to get into Louisiana here. But one thing we're going to be watching for here is this area low pressure that's sitting right here may reemerge over the Gulf and then make a second landfall here into the southern part of Louisiana. If it does this, it does have a small window here of intensification to at least a tropical storm. It's very possible. We're going to have to watch that this weekend for areas down south there, but it's just a tremendous amount of rainfall regardless. That's going to move across eastern Texas and then into Louisiana. Here you can see this particular model takes it back into intensification, makes landfall here near the Texas and Louisiana border as a tropical storm. So This can happen. This does happen where it crosses across major land masses and reemerges. We've seen that happen many times across history here, but we'll watch that closely. This just looks like a big rainmaker here for the southeastern part of the United States, but the moisture that gets lifted up into this cold front, you can see that happen right there. I'm going to go back a few frames. Watch this run of moisture just scream up into and be absorbed by this cold front moving through. So the cold front's going to absorb it. Wrong image. There we go. The cold front is going to absorb that moisture, and that's going to enhance some rainfall, if we think, for us. Probably late Wednesday, it looks like. Late in the day, Wednesday or Wednesday evening, it moves in and then lasts through the overnight on Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. Could have some decent rainfall with this, but we're only talking about 1 to 2 inch amounts versus some incredible amounts they're going to have in Texas, Louisiana. This is not going to be the same situation there as they're experiencing. But then the cold front moves through, and we get a couple cold days here as we head into next weekend. But right now, next weekend looks dry. So if any of the trick-or-treaters out there are looking for, you're looking for some dry weather, it looks like you're going to have it as we get into the Friday through Sunday time frame of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for the weekend, October 24th and 25th, 2015. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.